Inside of today's Rec Room News video, I'm going to be talking about a new weekly rotation that brought out a bunch of Rec Center updates. We also have a ton of news, like new Maker Print skins that people were getting, and some pretty cool things that you may want to stick around for. So of course, without any further delay, let's get started with today's video. Remember, whenever you join the Rec Center, you actually get a free birthday hat from Rec Room. I just got my box and, here's to 9 years. Okay, I was about to say, if it didn't load, great hat. Anyways, though, as you guys can see, what is happening there? As you guys can see, there are a few updates. Now, first off, no, Anime Fest is not here anymore. We no longer have Anime Fest. It seems like that actual event is over, and for some strange reason with this Rec Center rotation, we don't have any store items. I think this is a bug. I hope Rec Room fixes this soon, but it's just kind of sad to see it all blank. Anyways, here inside the actual little theater room, there's now a fitting room, and this is because you can now try on items from the store tab inside of the Rec Center. You used to be able to only try on items inside your dorm room, but now you can inside the actual Rec Center now, and it's pretty freaking cool. They tell you so inside a Rec Room announcement that every player should have received inside a Rec Room. And if you take the recent Research Lab survey, you can get 2 bubblies for your thoughts. All you need to go is to recroom.com/survey/share thoughts in any browser. Now yes, this little fitting room thing is just a cool little design to show that you can now try on items inside the Rec Center. Over here, they moved the actual, kitchen stuff to right here now. Thank you, Rec Room. I appreciate it. The reason why they did move that is because we now have this new game mode called Snap Judgment, and it basically works like this. You stand on the footprints to see what the judge sees, and you don't want to block the view of your build. When you're ready, you hit submit at that actual button, and you have 3 attempts. Essentially, you guys are going to be using a bunch of shapes to make whatever it asks you, and it asks you, can you make a boat? You'll use these shapes over here to try and make a boat to the best of your ability, and once you're done, you can then have it submitted. To give you a little idea of how this works, there are some little, assets right here that people have made with these actual objects before. I'm not gonna lie, I'm grabbing it on VR, and it's acting so weird. I don't know what's happening here. I made a pretty crappy boat, but if I decide to go over here to the actual steps, and then I press submit, it'll then load and tell me this. Sail or fail, 4 out of 10. In this shadowy sea of doubt, your boat's a puzzle, no doubt about. Set sail with form, don't just float, or risk a trip with no hope to gloat. And then this green trash can, I assume, is to throw away objects? Yeah, it is. Cool. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this new game mode, and try it out inside the Rec Center if you haven't already. Now, we did recently get ER Does Gaming as a featured creator. I'm pretty sure I talked about them before, and I'm pretty sure they got featured creator recently again. But massive shout out to ER, and of course we have our featured rooms. If you guys don't know, our Instagram and YouTube boards have recently actually been updated and stuff like that. And if you guys aren't aware, this actual little, celebration for Rec Room's 9th birthday is here inside the Rec Center. You guys can take photos with it and stuff. They have My Little Monsters, of course all the quest stuff going on. They even have you run the block stuff. Just little mentions to all the things that they've done over the years. And in case you guys didn't get your free birthday hat, box, you can actually press this button and you'll get a free birthday hat. But this is not all when it comes to this new weekly rotation. First of all, there's a new bundle that goes by the Cornflower Blue S Techwear set. $20, you guys will get this entire set, as you guys can see, and it's actually meant to be $100 in value. And as we all know, elsewhere items, they're too expensive. I am not buying this, but in case you actually decide to buy this bundle, use a brother's code. And in other news, we have a ton of new UGC. As you guys can see, there's a bunch more UGC. We have these little legs, we have this little gold set, we have these red arrows and circles and stuff like that. We have this dinosaur head, this golden body. We have this little beach ball Roblox face. We also have these ears, some actual onesies. I'm seeing a lot of onesies in this actual rotation. Onesie here, cool little white face there. I think this is a job application that goes on your shoulders. We have guns, all sorts of guns, new hair, green screen body, all sorts of really cool UGC inside this rotation, I'm not gonna lie. And of course, be sure to let me know what your guys' favorite UGC is inside this actual rotation. I think my fave has got to be the green screen body. Not gonna lie, it's kind of funny. And to Blue Asses, the person who made this UGC, Could I get this for free? Oh, just asking for a friend. Anyways, though, UGC aside, there is more Rec Room news. If you don't know, basically, store credits is now available to be used inside of Rec.net. Rec.net had this weird little purchasing issue where you couldn't use store credit or use like Rec Room gift cards and stuff like that. And if you had store credits, well, Rec Room actually gave you this free Maker Pen skin. Pretty freaking cool, I'm not gonna lie. And I am a big fan of this Maker Pen skin. Unfortunately, I didn't get it because your brother doesn't have store credit like that. But if you did, please let me know down in the comments below, and congratulations to you. I'm gonna miss you. Oh, please come back. Please come back. Oh. Sorry you guys had to see me like this. I was just grieving over the empty storefront UI. You know, after years and years of talking about this same storefront UI inside the rec center and seeing it just in this disheveled, you know, condition, it hurts my soul. Anyways, though, if you want to heal my soul, you might know I have channel memberships. Inside my channel memberships, you give me money every single month, and of course, you get sneak peeks to all my videos and shoutouts in every single video I make. And I upload daily, baby. And if we do look down at the actual description, it does look like it's my video. So massive shout out to Names Unlisted, Word, Misha, Astro Boy, Radio Miku, Shoida Says, Leafy, Grape, Yoda, Fiery, Ice VR, Rec Room Rover, FNAF Lover, Assassin, Combative, TK Cop, Fuse Red, Hey Ray, Severity, Blur, Erico VR, FMR Games, Sup, Napa Pup, Kobe Fan 76, Toms, Cam, Nico, Nolan, The Dragon Boy, Garlic Bread, It's Ready, Dozer, BBB Burning Owl, Raphael, Netflix69, and of course, Box David. Thank you guys for supporting for years at this point. And of course, I'll be making more Rec Room content to just make your subscriptions more worth it. I'm telling you, you have any other channel memberships, they're not uploading as much as me, so you're getting bang for your buck, I promise. Anyways, though, let's end off this actual video. Also to mention, with this little split test that we received in this newest Rec Room update talking about new profile UIs, here's what it looks like. I think they look really freaking cool. Let me know your guys' thoughts. I think I like this actual design way more than the older profile UI. And of course, let me know down inside the comments below. And not gonna lie, guys, that's pretty much all the actual Rec Room news for today. We had a pretty cool little, weekly rotation, new rec center updates, some pretty cool stuff going on like that. Just one thing I didn't really notice is that Rec Room didn't make any, items to share for this actual weekly rotation. I'll go back again and say I hope they fix this board and we get some, cool items or something like that, but if not, I'm not too mad. But let me know your guys' thoughts down inside the comments below. And of course, I'll catch you guys inside the next news video. I recently made some news videos talking about, Roomy updates and basically giving a recap on everything I missed for the past week and stuff like that. I also recently had a video talking about Rec Room Plus versus then and now. So some pretty cool skits if you guys want to binge my content. And of course, people, I'll be making more videos just for you guys. Anyways, like and subscribe. Catch you guys inside the next one. And of course, peace out.